Now we are into the EMD. So we've submitted our offer, and on the very first page of that contract, we listed what our EMD or our deposit is. So EMD stands for earnest money deposit. It is actually the very first payment or checkpoint in the entire process. So once both parties agree, we get the thumbs up, we ratify the contract. At that point, we need to submit an earnest money deposit or an EMD. It ranges from $500 to $1,000. There's no specific number, but essentially that is our goodwill to show that we are serious about buying this property. We have skin in the game, and the majority of time, there are portions in the process, like the inspection period or the PICRA or the appraisal. These are all places where we can legitimately release from contract if we aren't in agreement, and we can get that EMD back. If not, then we move forward to closing, and that EMD actually goes towards our closing costs as a credit. And so that money is just kind of upfront money that goes to the closing cost, or it is the money that we can get back in a release. The only other situation that would happen with the EMD is if we are in breach of contract. So as I was saying in the previous video, when we sign the contract, all of the dates are on timelines. So when we do a home inspection, if we put 7-day home inspection period and we don't get our home inspection until day 8, then we are actually in breach of contract. If that seller does then decide to release from the contract, they get to keep the EMD, so they keep our deposit money. And so again, this is just a form of goodwill, and as long as we stay on task, that money just moves forward down the timeline and is credited towards our closing cost. But essentially that's what the EMD is. It just shows that we're serious about this and that now we have skin in the game to move forward with this process.